Sup, y'all? We're back. We're watching another one. This is. I personally don't know much about conjoined twins. Conjoined twins who share internal organs. In parentheses, they are not a sideshow. Of course, I've learned about them. One thing I do know is that they tend to share the same legs. They both control their legs. And I've heard that they both can tell what they're thinking, which is amazing to me. But if you don't know, conjoined twins are, twins where at birth they were essentially born together and they share the same organs. They both have two separate brains, but apparently they know what each other are thinking, which is amazing. But, they share the same organs, share the same legs, share the same arms, but they have two heads because they're twins essentially. They were basically two infants that were born together essentially. So I hope to learn something. I personally don't know a lot about conjoined twins, but I hope to learn something. So let's do it.
So is the correct terminology conjoined twins?
I guess it's the most socially acceptable. We're just called we call ourselves hipsters.
Hipsters? What? I've never heard that phrase before in my life. Hipsters?
Do you describe to somebody who's not familiar what a hipster is?
We're joined at the hip.
Yep, I was just about to say that. Joined at the hip.
If somebody wants to be your friend, what is the first thing they should do?
I'm pretty open to friendship, so they don't have to do anything. Just respect goes both ways.
When somebody meets you for the first time...
Alright, so this interview is over Zoom or some type of, I don't know, video chat. This is not in person. Was this during COVID? 5 years ago. Yep, this was during COVID. So I guess this is how he was doing his interviews during COVID. I wondered how he did that, and this makes sense.
When somebody meets you for the first time, what do you want them to know?
We are people.
Does that mean there's people who treat you like you're less than human?
Yeah.
That's horrible, honestly. Like I always say, people with disabilities are people first and foremost. And the fact that, she said, what I want people to know is that we're human is just heartbreaking, honestly. It's not right. It's not right. They should be treated like humans. Like people, really. That's just not right.
We have been personally actually called aliens looking people. How we are freaks. We have been referred to as abominations, things like that.
I'm sorry.
That is horrible. Oh my god. What? People are saying to them, to their face, that you're an abomination? That is disgusting. And so sad, honestly. Because look at the smile on her face. These clearly two people. It's not right.
You have to deal with that. That's just not right.
That's what I said. What?
It's a part of life now.
How would you describe the emotional impact that had on you?
Why is it in French? What is going on right now, bro?
Describe the emotional impact that had on you.
Growing up, it stung. Because feelings words do hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's more of be more creative. It's not.
Yup, she's saying, man, that's not original. Yeah, you gotta be funnier than that. That's a good way to take it. And it's not right that she has to, or that they have to endure that kind of treatment. That is just not right at all.
An original insult.
Lupita, how would you describe Carmen's personality?
Loud, like my mom. Very opinionated. She doesn't give a damn about anything or anyone. She'll do what you gotta do.
Carmen, how would you describe Lupita's personality?
Good question. She cares a lot. I'm not compassionate, but she really is.
Wow. So they're like opposites, essentially, personality-wise. Interesting.
She'll understand why people do what they do, even if it's not the nicest things, I guess, and look at the bright side.
Is it easy for you to make new friends?
I guess you can say it's easy, but it's just more of a will they stick around? Because it's...
So she's saying it's not so much her that's the problem. It's the other people being too judgmental. So she's always open to making friends. It's just other people are, they have that prejudice. Yeah, this is
obviously an adjustment. More of a will they stick around? Because it's obviously an adjustment. When we hang out with friends, sometimes we'll stay home, and do hang out at home or their house. But when we're in public, it's an adjustment for them to see that people are staring at us, talking about us, or
taking pictures of us.
That is so rude. My goodness. Yeah, like I've said before in other episodes, on top of just having a disability, especially one that affects your appearance, there's a lot of societal, I don't even know, like just misconceptions, misunderstandings, a lot of societal mistreatment, honestly. And as you hear, people are taking pictures of them out in public. Like, the hell's wrong with these people?
Are you open to people asking questions?
We have no problem at people asking questions. It all depends on how the question is asked.
Interesting.
So, like, why?
Just trying to think without swearing.
So, people think that we're obligated because we are the way we are, that we
That's so
have
funny.
to answer absolutely every single question that comes our way, even if it's inappropriate or very personal, and it's like on a need-to-know basis. I also lost my train of thought.
That is a whole other level of entitlement. I see people do stuff like that all the time in like Darius and Arissa's comments, right? Like they're asking questions that are just so inappropriate. It's like, why do you even want to know that? And it's clearly that the reason why they're asking that question isn't genuine. It's not out of genuine curiosity. It's genuinely like, they're just being disrespectful. Like, they're just trying to make a joke out of things. And, not taking people with disabilities seriously or treating them like they're less than. It is just not right. It's just not right.
In my opinion, we're past the point of being sideshow attractions and things like that. We're trying to share our lives the best we can, but then again, you don't have to know every single bit of part of our lives.
They're not obligated to answer any of your questions. They're answering it out of the kindness of their heart. So for you to ask a question like disrespectfully, of course they're not going to answer that question, and of course they're going to feel some type of way about it. Like, I don't have to answer anything. They don't have to answer anything about themselves. I'm sure that if you're genuinely curious and you are trying to be open-minded and want to learn, that they were willing to explain things, but some people are just rude and disrespectful and inappropriate and disgusting about their questioning.
Lupita, is there just a list of things you never want to hear from somebody?
Are you guys sisters? How do you go to the bathroom? Did your mom
Like, that's inappropriate. Like,
drugs when she was pregnant with you?
and that's disrespectful. Like I'm saying, like,
Dad, you're not even, like, you're kind of half in the frame.
oh, I think they're trying to get into the frame, but I love how they're all getting close to each other. You can already tell that they all love each other and love each other's presence.
Now we're all conjoined.
You can't even see the
Wait, what?
Now we're all conjoined.
Oh, snap, we're all conjoined.
Sorry.
So you're all in the frame, you look perfect. Are you ready for the first question?
Sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Carmen, this will be a question for you.
Okay.
How would you describe your family?
That's a good question. Very family oriented.
Lupita, same question. How would you describe your family?
Hectic, but great.
Tell me about your family.
You go ahead.
Ladies first.
Oh, what? My mom, she's very strong. She has a lot of faith in people and, I guess, humanity.
Mom, here's a question for you. How would you describe your 3 children?
Oh.
Not oh. Bro, not starting with oh.
Oh, these are my. They are wonderful. Yeah. The 3 together, they are kind of my life.
What's your favorite thing to talk about?
Animals mostly. I guess it's because they don't speak.
Wait, what?
What's your
What was
favorite
the
thing to
question?
talk about?
Okay.
Animals mostly. I guess it's because they don't speak. Because they don't have the ability to speak, they can't judge you out loud.
You could see it in their eyes, though.
See, there's that humor you were telling me about. When did you start using humor to diffuse a situation?
Okay, we've dealt
That is such an interesting question. Man, Chris is so good at asking good questions.
with a lot of mental health issues for a long time. It's kind of like a coping mechanism instead of just kind of lashing out, if that makes sense.
So do you have any mental health diagnoses?
Yeah, we have depression. We have untreated anxiety right now.
How would you define depression?
Man, these are great questions. This guy is like Nardwar out here. These questions.
My opinion, an overwhelming sense of doom, if that makes sense.
That does.
That a lot of things can't get better. But then again, I'm locked in my own head. But you gotta just think it can if you just keep on going.
Lupita, how would you define anxiety?
Anxiety is where you can't do anything because you're worried that you're gonna do it wrong.
That is a great definition of anxiety.
I personally don't like when people take pictures of them without asking.
Yeah, who wouldn't? That's not right. Why would you do that?
So I think, you wouldn't like it if somebody did that to you as well.
Exactly.
And I do appreciate when people do ask, because most of the time we'll be like, yeah, sure, or maybe not. But just to ask and to be conscious about, their feelings and put yourself in their shoes when you are about to make a not a smart comment, or point them out or something. Just come up to them. It is better than to just be like, oh, look at them. We prefer for them to come.
You know what's crazy? I feel like I want to hope that she's talking about like children doing this, but something tells me that these are grown adults that are acting insane like this. Like, oh my God, I just can't.
Talk to us.
If you're at a store and a mom and their child sees you, what do you want the mom to say to the child?
Good question.
I mean, it's not really up to us of what we want them to say. It's more of a how will you educate them into show. Okay, so not just shoo them away or cover their eyes and kind of just run away. It's more of educating somebody that's not everybody's gonna look different. Exactly. The same to you. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
People are going to be different sometimes mentally or sometimes physically, and you just have to accept that.
I love that. Good answer.
Took me a second.
Honestly, it's just so real. It's not so much covering your eyes and shooing them away. It's that these are real people with real lives, and it's best to inform a child that people are going to be different, and some people are going to look different, but they're still people, and they still deserve respect. I agree with that wholeheartedly. There was another part. I'm trying to think of what I was going to say, but I forgot. Oh yeah, I remember. As I always say, kids can be cruel, and they don't mean it a lot of times. They just don't understand. And that's why we need an adult to be able to explain to kids, hey, this is sure, they don't look like the most normal person that you've seen, but they're still people. And some people look different. Some people talk different. Some people act different. They're still people first and foremost. Having that kind of conversation with a child is necessary, as otherwise they're going to be cruel about it, or confused about things as well.
Peter, what would surprise people the most about Carmen?
That she can drive.
That is surprising. I did not know she could drive. I did not expect that, honestly. I wonder how that works, if they both control the legs, right? Or is it possible she can control both legs? I mean, I guess you don't need both legs to drive. You kind of only need one leg to drive, technically. But, I find that very interesting. How does the function work? How do you work the stick and drive the steering wheel? Can she control both arms? Is it a group effort? Those are questions that I really would have in that situation.
That usually surprises people.
That surprised me.
I can't drive.
Carmen, is there anything you just fundamentally disagree?
I don't think she was trying to be funny, but the sudden I can't drive. It's kind of funny.
Agree with Lupita on.
All right.
Carmen, is there anything you just fundamentally disagree with Lupita on?
Interesting.
Something philosophical, something religious, spiritual?
Interesting.
Pineapple does not go on pizza.
Something philosophical, something spiritual, something religious. Pineapple doesn't go on pizza. The other girl. It's so funny, bro. What? All right, let's go back. It's so funny.
Carmen have a very good attitude, like a lawyer.
If you had one wish, what would it be?
It would be to reach a place in life where we're independent and also taking care of my family so they don't have to work anymore.
That's real.
I love Lupita because it's always, everything is.
That's what's up. Awesome. Take care of the fam so they don't gotta work no more. Love it.
Okay, no problem. Like peacemaker.
Lupita, if you had one wish, what would it be?
Not so much heat right now. It's really hot.
Are you
Interesting
particular
wish.
in conversation how people refer to you two? Should they say you? Should they say you two? What's the correct terminology
Interesting.
when conversing?
That is a great question, man. This guy Chris is killing with these questions.
You don't really notice, so you can say anything.
Pretty much.
Before we end this interview, is there anything left unsaid you would like to say?
Subscribe to you.
Yeah, subscribe.
I know you just started your YouTube channel, but don't be ashamed to plug your channel.
I'm subbing right now.
Nah. We're alright.
Come on. I wanted to sub. There you go. The link to Carmen and Lupita's YouTube channel is in the description below. Awesome. I'm gonna sub right now. That was a great short video. Carmen and Lupita are hilarious. I'm gonna sub. Carmen and Lupita are hilarious. Dang, 250K? Wow. No, that's awesome. I hope that they can make some serious money from this so that they can retire their parents, like they said, so they don't have to work no more. I'm subbing. I'm putting all notification, all those bells on, for real. That is awesome. And Carmen has a boyfriend now? Oh, that's great. I love that for them. That's awesome. Well, that is so interesting. Yeah, not really sure what I learned from watching this, but it was a funny video, and it was good to learn more about them, and also I got a new channel to watch. But yeah, if you like that video, please like, comment, share, follow, subscribe, whatever. And I think I'm gonna do one more of these for today, and then I'm probably gonna start working on a mobile video soon. A couple topics that I want to touch, but I do want to continue the ABA Basics format, and there was another video I wanted to do. I think it had something to do with disability rights, history. I forget. I gotta check my list of things to talk about. But yeah, if you enjoyed that video, all those things, like, comment, subscribe, share, follow, all those things. Thank you. Peace.